These are the hot takes for this season of fantasy football. Rashee Rice. After Rashee returns from a 6-game suspension, everyone fully expects Mahomes and him to continue what they were producing last year. Mahomes needs another go-to guy besides Worthy and Kelsey, and that is exactly what Rice plans to be. Starting week 7 against the Raiders, Rice will become a top 5 wide receiver in fantasy for the rest of the year. Jonathan Taylor finishes as RB1 and wins Offensive Player of the Year. Through the first 5 weeks of the season, JT has the most rushing yards and most rushing touchdowns in the league. The Colts offense goes as far as JT is willing to take them. He is their entire game plan and will continue to get every opportunity possible to finish this year as RB1 in fantasy football. The Ravens will miss the playoffs this year. Currently tied for last in the AFC North, this Ravens team has probably been the biggest surprise so far this year. Looking like it's less than likely that Lamar plays in week 6. If the Ravens lose to the Rams and fall 1-5, then even when Lamar returns, it might be a case of too little too late for this Ravens team. Shedeur Sanders gets the starting gig in Cleveland. Shedeur is now guaranteed the number 2 guy going into the rest of the season following the Browns trading away Joe Flacco to the Bengals. The Browns will ride with Dylan Gabriel for the next few weeks to see what he has, but if he doesn't impress, Sanders will be right there in the shadows ready to take over. Baker Mayfield wins MVP. If anyone has the ability to dethrone Josh Allen this year from the MVP award, it's Baker. He has a 4-1 record through 5 weeks with a favorable schedule ahead. He's top 4 in passing yards and passing TDs with only 1 interception. With how stacked the wide receiver core and running back room is, Baker has a solid shot of getting MVP. The Indianapolis Colts win the Super Bowl. Indiana Jones and JT will lead the Colts team to a surprise Super Bowl ring. They currently should be 5-0 if they didn't beat themselves against the Rams in week 4. This is a different Colts team than years past. They are not just beating teams, they are dominating them. Coach Steichen has these guys playing out of their minds, and they will be battle tested coming into the playoffs because after their week 11 bye week, it's as tough as it gets.